it's your girl Oreo, and I am back with another. Hi, it's been a year or two. I have no idea. I was laying in my bed just now and someone commented on one of my YouTube videos answering your McDonald's question. I'm pretty sure that was like the last ever video that I did. And they were like story time and I didn't know what they meant. But I was watching my video and I got to a certain part of the video and I was telling the viewers, if you want to know the reason why I quit working McDonald's, let me know. And I think that's what they meant by story time. Like, I'm gonna do a story time on da-da-da. But ever since I posted that video, nobody ever asked for a story time until that person commented. So here it is, the story time a year later. So I'm going to try and like do the story time to the best of my abilities, because I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember like everything or like the reasons behind like why I quit or whatever. But I think I know, but at the same time, it's like back then I'm pretty sure I left for like a very juicy, very like wowzer reason, but I don't remember. All I remember is like the basic things, you know? So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. For you. I don't know your username. I didn't really look at the username, but I'm gonna look at it right now. And what's that thing called? I don't know. Whatever. A shout out. That's what it is. I'm gonna give you a shout out. What I do remember is that what do I remember? Okay. Sorry. But okay, so first of all, I started working there. I don't remember what time I started working there. I low-key lie about like when I started and when I stopped working there, because it was a short period of time, and I don't want like, you know, the new job to know that I be dipping after like 5 months of working there. So I kind of like stretch it like by a few months or two. So the day I started and the day I ended is like, I don't know anymore. Let's get right into the actual story, okay? My pay was getting less and less and less. When I first started working there, it was like around winter break, like right now, like December to January. And that January, I was supposed to start going to school. So when I started going to school, it was kind of like wishy-washy. But first of all, my pay would have been like 800, 700, 600, depending on how many hours I worked per week. But then when I started school, I didn't exactly align my school schedule with my work schedule. So it was like all over the place. And mind you, I took a gap year, right, from school. I graduated in 2022. I was supposed to go to school in August. I didn't go to school. I was working. That era was like so depressing, so confusing, just a lot of BS with my ex too. It was all over the place. It was my first time going to school and working at the same time, and I was like 16. No, I was 17. I just turned 17 in the summer. So instead of me to pick classes that would be like, okay, if I wanted to work evening shift, I would have picked like 11 a.m. to like maybe 3 p.m. classes. And then for 4 p.m. to the evening, I would work. And that way I have like my same hours, my same paycheck, etc. But it was all over the place. It was so messy. And my paycheck became less and less and less, because sometimes I wouldn't even be able to make it to school because I don't drive, right? I still don't know how to drive. I'm 19 years old. Don't come at me. So I would take public transport Via. And Via is so unreliable. If you use Via, you know how freaking unreliable that, bro. So I would be done with my classes at maybe like 4, and I need to be at work by 5. That shouldn't work. I would be at work at 6 p.m. So it was like from 6 to like 10 when I would close. It's like my hours have just been cut by like 2 hours, just like that, you know? So it's like my paycheck would be less and less, and sometimes I wouldn't even make it to work, or even if I did, it's like there was no point in having me there, so I might have even gotten sent home. So one of the reasons I quit was because my paycheck was less. Another one is because of like depression. I don't think they did anything to me at the job. I don't exactly recall. I think I was really cool with a lot of the workers. I don't think it was the workers. I don't know if it was me personally, but I think also some sort of like depression or anxiety had to also do with why I quit. This is me editing. You know how they did like the editing cam? Yeah. So just to expand a little on like the depression aspect, I think I have like work depression or something. I don't know, I might just be speculating, but it was definitely work. I think working and schooling at the same time, it was like too much for me almost, or I don't know, I just didn't want to work. Because that also happened to me recently at my job, as a server in this one restaurant. I also wanted to do a video on the restaurant, but I don't work there anymore, so yeah, I know it's like a graveyard of workplaces. Let's not talk about it. But yeah, after things didn't work out with me and this dude that I was talking to, I tried sticking it out, but like I just became like, the workplace just became so toxic for me. It was already toxic. If you guys want a story time on that workplace, let me know. There's a story time on that workplace too, okay? But that shit was toxic as hell. Damn. But yeah, so after things didn't work out with that guy, and like he left the job, so it's like I couldn't like bombard him with my presence, you know, like there was nothing I can do because he wasn't working there anymore. So it was just me and my feelings. And then I was hearing all sorts of things about him and his actual significant other. Guys, this is a story for another time. But yeah, the workplace, I just kept on remembering him, our memories, and just like I just didn't want to be there. And I don't think it was just him. I think also like just work in general. Like I just didn't want to work. I didn't want to talk to people because I was a server. I had to talk to people. I didn't want to talk to people. I didn't want to show up. I prayed almost every single day that no customers came in so I wouldn't have to do shit. But that also meant less paychecks for me because I got paid $3 an hour. My money mostly came from tips, so it was like I wasn't really getting paid a lot either. But that's a story for a different time. But I do think I might have some sort of like work depression that somehow almost always ties with the guy. I don't know if it's a guy or if it's me, but yeah, just wanted to clarify that. Now add like another 2 minutes to my video. Pretty sure I'm missing something, but this is the one that I remember and where I was like laughing earlier, like, oh, now I remember this. My ex would pull up to the job all the time. You know, the reason why I started working there is because my ex worked there. Okay, so I'm over there. I go over there the first day, and then they make me like put my fingerprint on the little box so I can like sign into work or like clock in. And I'm like looking like, where's the J, where's the E? His name is in there. Like, oh, so he doesn't work here. And then my heart just freaking sank. My heart sank to the bottom of my chest because it's like I came all this way to work with you and you don't even work here anymore. Cool. I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm making my money, I have a job, it's not that close to my house, but it's close enough, so it's like I'm cooling. And then all of a sudden this monster is popping into my McDonald's every other day. Mind you, when I dated this dude, I did not pin him to be the eating McDonald's everyday type, okay? It's not even I didn't pin him to be, he wasn't. Because I'm the type of person, when I'm getting to know someone, I know you to a T. To a freaking T. And the thing is, it's not like I try to remember. It's not like I force myself to like remember every single detail about them. I just do. Like when I care about someone, I just subconsciously remember a lot of details about them. Like, I don't remember you telling me that. I'm like, I don't remember you telling me either, but I know it, you know? It's like, I know you. You're not the type of person to be eating McDonald's every other day. So what are you doing at my job? And get this, y'all. He dined in. Why the heck are you dining in? Your house is right there. Like, I'm telling you guys, McDonald's right here. His house is right here. Just, why are you dining in? Take your shit and go home. And your mother does not give a rat's ass if you're eating McDonald's at home. So what? Even if she did, you could just ate it outside and then trash it back. Why are you dining in? Why the heck are you dining in? Make it make sense, okay? So it was like, this is coming to my damn job. Like, okay, it was your job before and it's close to your house, whatever. But you see me, you see I'm working here. And you keep on, like, you was trying to see me, huh? You was trying to see me. You was trying to like, is Oreo at work? Like, nigga. Crazy. Anyways, he would come in and then sometimes he would even be in his little shawty too. Like his little like new babe thing. Like, are you trying to rub it in my face? Are you trying to rub it in my face? Because it freaking worked, okay? The first few times that he would come in, my heart would be beating so fast. My anxiety would just skyrocket, okay? It was crazy. And then especially when he comes in with his girl, like that just threw me off. That just pissed me off. The time when like this really like showed that I was bothered by the fact that he kept on coming in was one night I was at the back, right, where you take the money. If you've ever been to like a McDonald's drive-through, you take the money from like the back and then go to the front and get the food. I was at the back. I wasn't working at the back. I was with somebody, or no, someone wanted to go to the bathroom, and I was like, you know, taking their place. And then when they come back, we'd switch positions back. So I'm in the back, and there the back has like a camera of the drive-through and like the front, right? So the front, I'm looking at the camera, and at the kiosk I see a shoe. Okay, this is the kiosk. The shoe is like poking out through like this way. I don't see the person. All I see is a shoe, and my heart just drops to the bottom of my ass. Why? Because it's my ex. How did I know it's my ex? I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't know how I knew it was him. I just knew it was him by his little like shoe poking out of the thing. And then I see the girlfriend, and my body starts shaking like crazy. Like I'm like, you know. And why am I shaking? Because it's night. It's what? It's 8 p.m. or like 8 or 9 p.m. at night, and this man is with the girl, probably about to go back to his place. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, are they sleeping over? Like, is she finna sleep at his crib or what? I know for a fact his mom would have been cool with her sleeping over, but like to have witnessed that, I was witnessing that. I was like, and it's not like I liked him at the time. I don't think I liked him anymore at the time. It was just like, why are you making me witness this? Or like, okay, maybe I don't think I liked him. I just think I never like really fully got over him. I don't think. So it was just like, you've been coming in here with her broad daylight. Like, of course I was like anxious as hell about it. My heart was beating fast. I was having heart palpitations, or however you pronounce that word. But now I'm witnessing y'all actually actively having sleepovers together. Like, yeah, I had a panic attack. I had a panic attack. I don't even know what it was, but yeah, I was just like, fuck. But let me give you like a little behind, right? So a day before, like maybe like 5 days before, I went to work. I don't know why I went to work. I can't remember why I went to work, but I went to work after school, I think to pick up or drop something, I don't know. But then I didn't have a way to get back home. Like I used Via to get there, but I couldn't use Via back. Oh yeah, my phone died. My phone's always dying. My phone died, okay? My phone died. I couldn't get back to home, so I had to walk home. So as I am walking home, I see my ex walking back from school. And he was in RTC, and he was like in his like uniform, like the camo. He was in that with his hat on and everything, marching down. He was a very army type person. He's in the Marines right now, which is none of you guys' business, but you know. Anyways, so he was marching down, and like he was like all the way down there, and I was not with my glasses. I can't see that far, but I knew it was him. How did I know it was him? Don't ask me. I don't know. No, I don't wear my glasses like a lot. Like this is how, like, a lot of people don't know why I wear glasses, because I don't wear it like all the time. I don't wear it a lot. I lose my glasses like a lot, and I break them. Even in boarding school, I would go like months without wearing my glasses because I would have broken it, or someone must have stolen it. Like the past like 3 years that I had been here, or like 2 years, I didn't have a job. I wasn't making my own money. I was going about like my life without having any money in my account, you know. So it was like I couldn't just like buy new glasses. I had to wait for my parents to like, you know, get me my glasses, this and that. And I had spares, but it's like my mom bought my glasses for me, and she would buy like ugly glasses. This one is, it's kind of clear, but it's pink, and like it's like hat eye. I've grown to like this glasses, but before I had like a clear glasses that I would wear, and once I lost that, I never wore glasses again, because I really genuinely did not like this pair. Like I've grown to like kind of sort of like it now, but yeah, you would never catch me wearing these. Like I had to wait till like another pair of glasses came before anything. So basically what I'm trying to say before I start ranting is that I'm just used to like not always wearing my glasses, you know. And so how I know people is by like either like the clothes that they wear or the way that they walk, you know. So it's like, if I see you and I notice you're from Fra, it's not because I know it's you. I'm just assuming because of how you're walking or how you're dressed. So obviously dating him and shit, I know how he walks. So I was just like, that's gotta be, what should I call him? Pecan butter crunch. We call him Crunch. I'm like, that's gotta be Crunch over there, right? So I'm walking, I'm like, I'm not gonna say to him, like, I don't want to disturb his time, because like he's the type of ex that's like no contact, no talking, no contact, blah 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 blah, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm just not gonna talk to him. So that was the plan. Okay, I know he's seen me because he has 20/20 vision. I don't. I just knew him because of the way he was walking. I'm like, I know he sees me, right? I know he sees me. And I see him. So we're walking. And then we're getting closer and closer. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely got to be him. I'm like, I'm not going to say anything to him. I was like full on planning on not saying anything to this man. So we're walking. We cross paths. And then I smell weed. I smell weed. I'm the type of person, right? I will not date someone who smokes, okay? And I will not condone my significant other smoking. Like, if I started dating you and you weren't smoking before, and all of a sudden you want to be on that, oh, let me hit this shit, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it, be my boyfriend. Like, fuck no, you know? So obviously we're not dating anymore, but we used to date, and at that point he still held like a special place in my heart or whatever. So I smelled weed, and I'm like, ain't no way this motherfucker was in school smoking. So I turned around. We already crossed paths at this point. I was like contemplating whether to confront him or not. So I turned around and I'm like, there's no way you smoke. I was like, there's no way you smoke. Like, what is this I'm smelling? There's no effing way that you smoked. Like, there's no way. But he was not paying any attention to me. Cold shoulder. He was just walking straight. He was like, I'm not talking to you. I have a girl. Get the fuck away from me. He didn't say that. He didn't say shh. He didn't say zilch. I'm like walking. I'm like, I noticed the earpod in his ear. He's listening to like rock music. That's the kind of music he likes. He's going this way, and I'm going this way too, because I'm supposed to be going this way. But I'm following him, and I'm trying to ask him questions like, why do you smell like weed? Like, there's no way you were smoking. And he doesn't answer me, so I take out the earpod thinking like, oh, maybe he can't hear me. So I ask again. He's still not being responsive. So I threatened to take his earpod. Still didn't answer. So I took his earpod and went the other way. So now I had his earpod. Yeah. It's the next day. I was like, I can't keep this dude's earpod. And it was dirty. The earpod was dirty. So I cleaned it. I cleaned the earpod and I went to school. We went to the same high school. Duh, that's how we started dating. And it's like 15 minutes away. Walking 15, but like it takes me 8 minutes to get there because I walk fast. I don't know why the map says 15, but anyways, it takes me 8 minutes to get there. So I just walk there one morning and I'm like, hey, this is like one AirPod. Could you give this to could you give this to Pecan Butter Crunch for me? Like, that's his name. Write on a piece of paper. Here's the AirPod. Don't ask questions, just give it to this gentleman. They're like, hey. So now back to that day when I seen him and his girl at my McDonald's, right? He tells someone to call me from the back, right? Like, oh, it's Oreo here. And then someone comes to call me like, oh, dude over there is asking for you. And I'm like, why the fuck? I come out, I'm breathing heavy as hell. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm like my heart is beating so fast. I'm like, my head is like all scrambled and shit. My head is spinning, like blood is flowing through different parts of my body that it's not supposed to be flowing through. And I ask him like, did you get your AirPod? Like, trying to like compose myself, trying not to make it seem like I'm having a hard time seeing him. And I'm like, did he get his AirPod? And he's like, yeah, but it's broken. And I'm like, what do you mean it's broken? I didn't break it. Who broke it? Like, I don't know, but it's broken. I'm like, oh. I'm like, I was apologizing because I was the last person with it. And he was like, it's cool, he got a new one. The one I took from him was stolen. So you're stealing now. So what we're doing is stealing now. Okay. Who was your girlfriend? She's not doing a good job. JK. Yeah. He got AirPod Pros now. The one that I had took was like first generation. Then he was trying to make sure if I was good. You're trying to make sure if I'm good. You're the reason why I'm like this. But anyways, I was starting to feel it like even more. Like I'm just starting to get even more unstable. So I my way to the bathroom to try and like calm myself down, put like water on my face or whatever. Now the whole damn restaurant is like trying to see if I'm okay and shit. Not the whole restaurant. There was like, it was just like them and like coworkers were now trying to see like, am I okay? Like, what's going on? She talked to this dude and now everything is like in, you know, So I come out of the bathroom to see my ex talking to my manager, talking about some, oh yeah, we used today. She's like that because she see me. You narcissistic ass. Anyways, that narcissistic ass a-hole was telling my manager that I'm the way that I am. I was having a reaction to seeing him. No. I mean, yes. But like, narcissist much? Like, the hell? But yeah, that's what happened. And then bro proceeds to text me on like a fake account. Or no, he texts me on his actual account, unblocks me, texts me on his actual account, talking about some. I hope you're okay. I don't know what the heck was going on back there. I don't know what you're going through, but I hope you're okay. I suggest that you move on. I have moved on. I have a girlfriend now. Yeah. So that happened. Yeah. And I wasn't really trying to like see his face like that anymore. Like, I wasn't gonna do that. So I quit my job. That's the story. The end. Goodbye. JK, that was like, I think that was one of the reasons I didn't want to be like going up in there and seeing him and shit like that. Like nigga, please. Like nigga, please. This should be a story for like another episode, but get this. Then he creates a fake account trying to text me and shit. Like, he creates a fake account and says hi. And again, for some reason, for some odd, weird reason, all he says is hi, but I know it's him. Like, the account number has nothing to do with him. Not the account number, the username. It's just like a random username, no picture, new account. I'm the only one he's following, and all he says is hi. And I somehow knew it was him. And like, this is not happening in the same like time frame. This is like different time frames, right? So it's not like, oh, I suspected it was him. I just knew it was him. And all he said was hi. And then we start chatting. And then the more we chat, the more I'm thinking this just might really be him, because like, he's texting the same way. I don't know. Am I crazy for knowing how this dude texts? Am I crazy for knowing that it was him based off of that one hi that he's saying? I don't know. Maybe I was like too deep. I don't know. Guys, we did it for like 5 months. And then we're on and off till like last year. I'm really embarrassed to be saying this, but yeah, that's all I can remember really from like the whole like McDonald's era. I know my pay reduced. I know school and work wasn't working out. I know I was like depressed around that era, and I know my ex came back into my life and it was just like a whole mess. And yes, he still had a girlfriend the whole time. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to comment. I don't really care about comments, but I do see all the comments. Like, it notifies me and I can just like go in there and like reply. Or like maybe like in a few weeks, I'm just gonna go see, oh, did anybody comment? And I'll reply. I'll say hi. I'll say hello. You know, answer questions and shit. It's cool or whatever. I'm also gonna be dropping like another video. I should have dropped this like a year ago. Like, this video should have been out like a year ago, but I'm gonna drop it now because like I've low-key been thinking about dropping it, so I'm gonna do that now. It's a cheesecake video because I also worked at a cheesecake factory, and it's a day in my life as a cheesecake worker. It's kind of like the same concept as the McDonald's one, but cheesecake factory. So exciting. I might have lost like a couple clips over the years, but I'll try to make it work. So stay tuned for that video. Like, that video is gonna be fun. Thank you, Abby and Passenger, for commenting. I'll put these comments right here. They were like right next to each other. I saw a passenger's comment, and then when I was like trying to look for that comment, I saw Abby's. I didn't know you could ask for a video. I would have brought this video out a long time ago. I'm so sorry, but the video is out now. Hopefully I wasn't yapping too much and I actually like got to the point. I don't know, I'm gonna try and like edit it as best as I can. But yeah, that was the story time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.